Happy New Month, great minds! Welcome to another amazing episode of African Hero Storytelling with ALE team. How are you doing? If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for clicking on this link once more to check us out. And if you are new to this channel, kindly consider clicking on the subscribe button below, because over here we give out so much value. And now to the business of the day. Today we will be talking about another interesting African hero. And guess what? This time we will be discussing a female, and her name is Huda Sha'arawi. Huda Sha'arawi was born on the 23rd of June 1879 in the Egyptian city of Almenia. She was born into the famous and prosperous Egyptian Sha'arawi family in Egypt. Her father, Mohammed Sultan Pasha, was active in Egyptian national politics, holding a variety of government posts. As an upper-class female, Huda grew up in the harem system, in which women were confined to secluded apartments within the home and wore face veils when going outside. She received an elite education at home, with the primary language of instruction being French. She also memorized the Quran in Arabic and studied various subjects such as grammar and calligraphy in multiple languages. At the age of 13, Huda was wed against her will to her cousin Ali Sha'arawi, who was 40 years her senior and already married. She claimed that she felt compelled to agree or risk dishonoring her family. And despite her young age, Huda was very astute. In her marriage contract with Ali, she stipulated monogamy as a condition for marriage. However, her husband continued to see his first wife, which caused them to be estranged for 7 years. During that time, Huda advanced in her studies and became more active in her community. She finally reconciled with her husband in 1900 after being pressured by her family, and they had 2 children together, a daughter in 1903 and a son in 1905. At the time, women in Egypt were confined to the harem system, which Huda viewed as a very backward system, and she resented such restrictions on women's movement. Consequently, Huda started organizing lectures for women on topics of interest to them. This brought many women out of their homes and into public places for the first time, and Sha'arawi was able to convince them to help her establish a women's welfare society to raise money for the poor women of Egypt. In 1910, Sha'arawi opened a school for girls where she focused on teaching academic subjects rather than practical skills such as midwifery. And it's a wrap on today's episode, friends. Thank you so much for staying till this time. I hope you enjoyed it. Next week, we will be continuing with the second episode of this story. So do ensure you put on your post notifications so that you will be alerted when we put up a new video. And if you have listened to this part and you are yet to subscribe to our channel, kindly click on the subscribe button below. And also do well to drop your comments on this video. We would love to hear from you. Thank you so much, and until next week, keep being amazing.